Mika here. It's been a while. Today, I'm playing this new gacha game called Chaos Zero Nightmare, brought to you by Smilegate Holdings Incorporated. Some of you might have already tried it out. It's a PV-centric waifu collecting game packed with tons of awesome content. In this video, I'll be showcasing my favorite team. I've been playing for about 3 weeks, and honestly, this lineup has become my absolute favorite. It's super tanky with huge shields and hardy heals for survival, plus the damage output is crazy, both burst damage and damage over time. The best part? The whole team is made up of free 4-star combatants, not 5 stars, but seriously amazing 4-star waifus that every player can build and use. So if you're looking for a strong, accessible team to get you through the game, stay tuned, I'll show you exactly how they shine. First on the team is Tressa. She's our main damage dealer and shield provider. The whole composition of our team revolves around her, while the remaining 2 combatants are there to support her shenanigans. For her card set, the most important one is Shadow Reload, which allows her to create a Shadow Dagger whenever you use a heal card. You'll want to have multiple copies of Shadow Reload so she can generate several Shadow Daggers from a single heal card. Once you have enough copies of Shadow Reload, you'll want to get Revelation of Futility. This gear enables Tressa to generate a shield every time she uses a Shadow Dagger. Since you can use multiple Shadow Daggers in one turn, you can stack up a huge amount of shields every round. The next combatant on the team is Mika. She's one of the combatants with the most heal cards in the game, which makes her essential for Tressa. Combatants with heal cards really synergize well with Tressa's kit. For Mika, just equip all the heal cards you can get your hands on, and she'll be an amazing support for Tressa. The third combatant is Ray. She also has a good number of heal cards. Her main purpose is to boost Tressa's damage-dealing capabilities using her support cards. You'll need to have specific upgraded cards for Ray so she can support Tressa properly. Check it out! This upgraded version of Resonating Darkness is essential. This will boost the damage of Shadow Dagger since Shadow Dagger costs 0 AP. This version of Dark Condensation is also helpful. It will further boost the damage of Shadow Dagger since it's a card with Void element. Predator's Blade is good damage card, since it gives morale. More morale, more damage. Snack Time is also an essential card since it can heal, which means more Shadow Daggers. Alright, so this is pretty much what the team looks like. To help you really get the idea behind this setup, I'll show you how to use it in battle. So go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy this amazing fight. We'll be taking on a story mode battle for this one. Let's jump right in. Okay, so all the cards labeled Outbreak of War get drawn first. We've got 5 of them here, but only 3 AP to work with. So, what we're gonna do is activate Deluge first. That'll bump our wave points up to 3 and give us 1 extra AP. Then, with the 3 AP we've got left, we'll go ahead and activate all 3 Shadow Reloads. In our buff icon, you can see the Shadow Reload with 3 Shadow Dagger counter. Alright, so if your partners that can heal show up in your ego box, you can just use them directly. And the cool part is, they'll also let Tressa start creating shadow daggers, so it's a really handy combo. Look at that. 1 heal and boom, 3 shadow daggers. And check out our shield gauge, it's just skyrocketing every time we use a shadow dagger. This version of Strike of Darkness is also good to have. This will trigger all our basic cards without consuming AP. We can hit Dark Condensation and Predator's Blade right away to pump up the damage of all our shadow daggers. The Dark Condensation effect lets us draw another card. Depending on what we get, you can decide whether to use it or hold off. Smart plays, you know? Whoa! The damage multiplier on our shadow daggers is now 105%, it was only 50% before. That's a massive buff. Yes. After using Predator's Blade, our Shadow Dagger's damage multiplier just shot up to 185%. This is insane. And with some extra passive damage buffs stacked on top, we're throwing shadow daggers with a 200% damage multiplier now. This is madness. These cards were created by our enemy, so they buff the enemy every time we use them, but you know what? We don't care. With all this insane shielding from our shadow daggers, we're totally safe no matter what the enemy throws at us. Now, depending on the cards you draw, just use them however you see fit. Most of them are heals and buffs, so it's super easy to play around with. The cards in our deck have super low AP costs, so we never have to worry about running out of AP. Easy peasy. Just spamming all the heal cards here. Resonating Darkness. Another buff to our shadow daggers. Looks like the boss is about to go down thanks to all that damage over time from the agony stacks. I'm gonna experiment a little here. Let's see if I can make 10 shadow daggers at once. Whoa! 10 shadow daggers. This is insane. Looks like the battle isn't over yet. The boss just transformed into something else. But no worries, we can just enjoy it and experiment with our build. And that's it for today. Our team of shadow daggers really came through, and I hope you had as much fun watching as I did playing. Thank you for watching.